Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, this is my story. For almost 2 decades, I lived my life as a yogi. I was teaching yoga, I was doing yoga. Pretty much, yoga was my lifestyle until I come across the idea of enlightenment. And the enlightenment path just took a different route. Before I talk about enlightenment, let me talk about yoga and meditation a little bit. Look, yoga and meditation is a positive lifestyle. It supports your life 100% in self-improvement. That's why yoga and meditation is so big in the world. People who try yoga and meditation, they keep coming back to yoga and meditation because people see the change from this practice. Before yoga and meditation, I was a very shy guy. I was reserved. I couldn't express my mind. Then I wasn't that person anymore. Yoga and meditation dissolved the limiting perspective in me. Yoga and meditation detox my body, my mind. I saw a real shift in my life. And because of that, I stayed in yoga and meditation for almost 2 decades. It helped me, to be open, to be willing. Most importantly, it helped me to be self-aware. Yes, yoga and meditation help you to be self-aware. That is the first inward journey. Moving from outside to yourself and organizing yourself, especially in yoga. Then there's a meditation. Simplifying the mind or anchoring the awareness in oneself. There's a lot of positive stuff that can come from yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation also holds or aligns with the enlightenment journey. Talks about truth, emptiness, void, or self-realization. There's a hint, there's a reference of that. And this world, this yoga and meditation world, makes it as a combo. However, there's a reference of the truth, enlightenment, self-realization. But my past years, what I did not see was how. The how was completely missing. You might argue with me, no, there's a how. but that how is not the how I'm talking about. Especially in the meditation aspect, yes, there are visualization practice, mantras practice, there are techniques available. And I've done those practices. Those practices only help you to go from the fidgeting mind towards a calm mind. It helps you anchor your awareness in you. And even you can experience the moment of no mind, the void. But that is still momentary. It's not absolute. So, the true reference of how was missing in yoga and meditation, in a yogic lifestyle, I would say. If the real path is available in the yogic world on how to get enlightened or how to see the absolute truth, then people should be waking up. But they are not. This is the downside of yoga and meditation, guys. When you do meditation and a yoga practice for long enough, you are also conditioning in a positive lifestyle. Yoga and meditation is a positive lifestyle. When you ingrain in that world, you will have a hard time to let go of that world. To wake up to the truth, eventually you have to let go your yogic lifestyle. Enlightenment is about giving up everything that you have become. So yogic life must go as well. Yogic life is an identification as well. You cannot hold on to any identification. Yes, yogic lifestyle and meditation help you, prepare you to some extent, but you cannot carry with you when you're walking the path to see the truth. And this is where, people are having a hard time to let go. People are having a hard time to let go because in a job sense, it's a pretty good job. Now, if you are a yoga teacher or meditation teacher, and if you're making money from that, can you let go of that? The answer is no, you won't let go, because it is supporting you a lot. When something is supporting you a lot, how can you let go? And without letting go, there is no awakening. There's no way to see the plain sight truth. Everything must go to see the truth. Anyway, in my own experience, being part of yoga and meditation for almost 2 decades, I did not see the how part in yoga and meditation. The how part came to me in a book form. I was sitting in the room, everything was falling apart in my life. People dying in my family. I had just broken up in my relationship. You know, I was I wasn't not I was in a verse to getting a divorce. I was already separated. So pretty much everything was scattered in my life. I was just sitting in the room staring at my bookshelf, and the book was there. This book kind of connect me from the surface first. The image itself. I was looking at the bookshelf, my eye caught this book, and then I just pulled this book out. And this book actually was gotten me by my friend. My friend got this book for me. And I was reading the book, and every page that I read, it was a slap on my face. The book was reminding me about everything you know so far is an idea, and all idea is ego. And to see the truth, you have to dissolve the ego. You have to dismantle the ego, dismantle the belief. And I reflect in my own life and I check, is that true? Everything I know is an idea. Even the experience was there, but the experience left the residue as an idea. And I saw it. It's true. Everything I know is an idea. And also another reference I got from the book was the fear. If the fear exists, that means truth is missing. Only truth, the realization of the truth, will make the fear dissolve. And the things that I was reading made sense. And I was inspired by what I'm reading. So I naturally lean completely towards the book and finish the book. In few days, not one day, but in a few days, I finished the book. And I started reflecting my life. And I actually started doing the work. And I know that my yogic life did not help me to dissolve the fear in me, didn't help me, didn't show me how to dissolve my fear, didn't show me how to wake up to the truth or self-realization. There was a clear differentiation. I was failing, and I was ready to try this new approach of dismantling the mind. And I walk on this path for almost 2 years. And it changed my life completely. I did not see the Enlightenment gurus. Only the words were enough for me to sort of to re-inspire myself to walk on the path. And that's how it all happened. And because of that, every video you see from me, I reinforce or I repeat the same idea of dismantling the mind. It's true for me, and it is true for you if you walk the path. You don't have to believe me, what I say, but do the work on your side and see for yourself whether this reference is true or not. Nobody can make you believe on the enlightenment journey. You can only believe when you get there. That sudden reference is true, and most of them are not. You can only see that later when you see the truth for yourself. So before you get there, you are hearing just ideas. And it's very hard to walk on the idea that I'm sharing with you, because most of the time people are not walking this path. Not many people are emphasizing on this part, on dismantling the mind. Most of the spiritual path or yogic path is about the upgrades, about the self-transformation. It's all pretty much, it's about positive conditioning, and from there comes the righteousness, and that righteousness is the ego. Even it's positive, it's an ego. And people love to see the upgrades in their life. People want to see the success, people want to succeed in their life, in the world. And yoga and meditation has that positive aspect for relative movement. That's why people align with that, and and you naturally fall for it. And that's all good if you're seeking the momentary freedom, momentary happiness, momentary upgrades. If you align with that, great. But if you want to dissolve your fear from your life, live a life with ease, then there's a path that you have to involve, which is about the self-destructive path. That means dissolving the identification, dissolving the self, to go to no self. And that's the way to wake up to the truth of who we are. That's the way to enlighten oneself. And this is how. Witness yourself, dismantle your beliefs by tracing the mind backward. You can use why. And ask yourself, who am I? This 3-step is enough to wake you from the false reality and anchor you in the truth. So, And if you don't know how to trace the mind, if you don't know how to dissolve the mind, then you can use this inquiry today. So this video I talk about yoga and meditation. You like yoga and meditation. Ask yourself why I involved in yoga or meditation, or why am I addicted to yoga and meditation. Some of you are addicted to yoga and meditation. You have made an habit, you have a ritual for this practice. There's a must. You must have this in your life every day. Why? So the addiction is already there. You ask why I'm addicted to yoga or meditation. So just ask why. And there's a reason for your addiction, because, and no matter what answer comes in, you follow with why. And this is a simple way to trace your mind backward. So that's the how part. So witness yourself, trace your mind backward with why, and ask yourself, who am I? That's it. I hope this video makes sense to some extent. And I wasn't bad mouthing on yoga or meditation here. Yoga and meditation is amazing. It creates a positive lifestyle, and that is true. But when it comes to enlightenment, that's where it falls short. And also, you have to give up your yogic identification when you are walking the path to see the truth. If you can't, that itself is an identification, that itself is a conditioning. And to see the unconditional truth, you must dissolve all condition in you. That's that. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Support this channel with a subscription. That would be great help. Okay, take care for now. See you in the next video.